From one Blue Jays way in Toronto, welcome to Rogers Center. The show brings you game one of a big four-game set. It's the Boston Red Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. All right, Singy, let's get right into it. He threw an absolute gem last time out.
Seriously, Boog. I mean, this guy was nearly untouchable.
First pitch coming your way next. And the starter for Toronto, Jose Barrios. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there.
Here tonight, center fielder, number 19, Roman Anthony.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Gets off a throw, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. Here's a check of the Red Sox lineup, put together by manager Alex Cora. Down to the 8th spot, a guy that's trying to get back on track at the plate, Caleb Durbin. Just getting started here in Toronto. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Sinker. Low middle.
Got him. 2 down. Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox. And that one hammered way back there. And that gets down in the corner. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Batting fourth.
Dangerous hitter at the plate in Trevor Story. This one in the air center field. Varsho settles underneath it. And that is that. Back here at Rogers Center and getting the start for the Red Sox, Cutter Crawford. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely.
There's a swing and a drive and foul ball. That one missed. Base hit center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Batting second.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Here goes the runner. In the air to left center. Durant should have this one. Makes the grab. So up next, Addison Barger. Man at first, one away. Quick toss to first, and he's back in safely. Line drive, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Steer around third. He will score, and they take the lead.
Well, the strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Now here is Kazuma Okamoto. Throw to first in time. And now it's Dalton Varsho. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Good job at damage. Back now in Toronto. And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Carlos Narvaez. That one missed. Barrios, more than 100 career wins on the mound, and he was awarded a Gold Glove in 2023. And stepping in for Boston, Jimenez. Off-balance feed, there's one. On to first, save. So they get one, but a really nice try there. One out, man at first. Marcelo Meyer up next for the Red Sox. Runner on the go. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count.
Sinker. Low outside.
Got him swinging. That's out number 2.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out.
And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. One up, one down. Here's Andres Jimenez. 2-1 now. On the ground. And that chance handled. On to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball. And then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
2 down, nobody on. Struck him out swinging. Tied him up. Back here at Rogers Center. Well, Singy, it's still early, but he's pacing towards another standout performance on the mound.
Yeah, in complete command right now. Fastball's got late life, and his breaking stuff is just biting.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Here's the center fielder, Roman Anthony. Swings through that one out in front that time. And it drops in. So a man aboard now with one away.
That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
It's always fun to see a double rip down the line.
This to center field. Varsho after it. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. Runner from third in to score. We're tied at 1. Here's Story now. Runner takes off for third. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Steer moving under it. And that is that. 1 run. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. Out towards right center field, Abreu on the move to the gap. He's got it, and there's 1 down.
Up next for the Blue Jays, left fielder, Spencer Steer.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Spencer Steer now at the plate. Rip to short. Tosses to first. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd. Vladdy Jr. stepping to the dish now. 2 down, nobody on. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back now in Toronto. Well, we saw what he could do last outing, and once again, he's making it look easy, Singy.
Yeah, excellent job keeping these hitters guessing up there. We'll see if he can keep this going.
Makes the grab on the run. 1 down. Ceddanne Rafaela, the next to hit. Late on that fastball. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Up next,
Marcelo Meyer getting ready to hit.
Marcelo Meyer.
Sinker.
2 down, nobody on. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. A solo shot. It's his 6th home run of the season, and the Red Sox jump in front. It's 2-1.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. The Jays get one back on this homer, and it's now a 2-1. Back here at Rogers Center, and now for the Jays, Addison Barger. The 1-1. It's off his shoulder, eats him up.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Inside, just missed. And ball 4, 2 aboard. First and second, no outs. Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. And that one ripped to left. One away. Alejandro Kirk digs in now. 2 on, 1 out. And the count 1-2.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Fair ball. Runner around third. He comes across to score, and the Blue Jays tie it up. It's an RBI single. It's 2-2. Go ahead run on base. Andres Jimenez now at the plate. 3-1 is on the way. Right through there for a strike. Base hit into center field. In to score from third. It's an RBI single. It's 3-2. First and second, 1 out. Jesus Sanchez, the next to hit. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 1-2. Struck him out of the foul tip. 2 outs, runners at first and second. So up next for Toronto, Ernie Clement. This one in the air, right field. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. As they jump ahead, a run scores.
Well, everyone is thinking, Ed, would the runner have scored from first if the ball stayed in the park? We'll never know, but they do get a run across with a chance to do more damage in the inning.
They turn things over to the southpaw, Peyton Tolley.
And this is a really tough spot to come into as he tries to keep this one close. You almost have to forget about the runners in scoring position. They're not going anywhere. Focus on the hitter, getting that.
Story sends it over to first. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. And that is out of play.
Sinker.
The 1-2. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Now batting Jarren Duran. Swing and a miss as he was late. Stays alive.
Circle change.
That one way inside.
Circle change. Low middle.
Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball.
Slurve. Middle inside.
Oh, right to the backstop. And now a man into scoring position.
Sinker.
Man at second. And ball 4 there. Tying run is on base. So stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the in
there. Sets him down on strikes. Here's Trevor Story. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. They get the force, and that is the inning. Back now in Toronto, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Up now, leading the league in doubles and doing it with style, Singy.
Yeah, that swing is built for line drives. Finds open space early and often.
That misses. Ball 2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. This one in the air, center field. Anthony takes it in for the out. And there's one down. Now it's the right fielder, Addison Barger. The 1-1. There's a swing and a miss.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Strikes him out with 100.
I see it more commonly in the sport these days, but man, a triple-digit fastball blown right by someone is still pretty awesome to witness. I mean, you got to be geared up and ready to swing it when a guy like this comes out of the bullpen, because that fastball, it eats, and if you're not...
Story sends it over to first. Back here at Rogers Center. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. Here's a 1-1. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. One down. Here's the second baseman, Ceddanne Rafaela. The Red Sox down by a pair, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. Marcelo Meyer getting ready to hit. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And he's up to 8 strikeouts. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
Center fielder, Dalton Varsho.
Popped in the air, left field, and there's one down. In steps the man they call Captain Kirk. That one found hard the other way. Got him looking, and there's 2 down.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen.
On the mound now, Patrick Sandoval.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
The throw to first, and the lefty reliever does his job. Back now in Toronto. It's getting late. We're seeing another gem on the mound, Singy.
Yeah, he carved them up last outing, and here we go again. Same guy, same dominance, dialed in out there.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Low outside.
High fly ball, right field. Barger moving under this one, and there's one away. So stepping in for Boston, Romy Gonzalez. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Snags it on the run. Out. Number 2. Back to the top of the order now. Roman Anthony up next for the Red Sox.
Sinker.
2 down, nobody on. There's a swing and a drive. That one is foul, and he'll see another. Got him. That's his 9th strikeout so far. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Designated hitter, Jesus Sanchez.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes, and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
The 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Throw to first in time. Back to the top of the order. And next for Toronto, Spencer Steer. 2 down, nobody on. Near the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down 2 could give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game with the few outs that they have left.
throws to first in time. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the Blue
back,
Jays.
and a new arm of the mound to start the eighth. Tyler Rogers. He's pitching on 2 days rest. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Good job to fight that one off.
Sinker. Low outside.
There's a swing and a drive. That's back. Unable to get there, and it's in the gap. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Digging in, Wilyer Abreu. And a 1-2. Stays alive.
Sinker.
The 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Slider. Low inside.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Sinker.
The tying run at the plate. Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
Slider.
Good battle here.
Low
About
inside.
to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Low outside.
Got him swinging for the K. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. So now, with one away and a man at second, Trevor strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boog, and you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double.
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. Back here at Rogers Center, on to the bottom of the 8th, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. digs in now. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Next to hit, Addison Barger. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. That K is his 3rd of the game. 1 out man at first. Kazuma Okamoto next up for the Blue Jays. Here's a 1-1. That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. The relay, and in there with a double off the wall. So now the injury forcing a substitution at second base. Coming on to pinch run for Toronto, Miles Straw. Here's the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. And right back to the mound. Gets it to first, 2 out. So digging in, Alejandro Kirk. Did a strategy here. They issue the intentional walk, and that'll set up a force play at any base. All loaded up. Andres Jimenez will hit next. Ball to strike. The pitch. Swings through that.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Base hit. One run is in. Another comes in to score, and they're up by 4. Manager out of the dugout. New pitcher for the Red Sox, number 56.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
Now it's going to be Jesus Sanchez. And that's a base hit. Here's the throw to the plate. In there. He scores. And the lead is up to 5. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. Line, and that's a base hit. Jimenez scores.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent.
That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. Tyler Wade now in the game as he takes over third. Stepping in, Zaydan Rafaela.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
And it remains 2-2.
4-seam fastball. High outside.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
4-seam fastball. High inside.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Here's the third baseman, Marcelo Meyer. And he hits a ground ball right side. Clement over to first. Only 1 out left for the Red Sox. 2 outs, base is empty. Next is the designated hitter, Caleb Durbin. Hoffman is just 1 strike away.
Splitter. Low inside.
Got him! And that's the ball game.
Good win by 6 runs. Always nice when you can win by a touchdown or a couple of field goals. You want to keep that momentum going. Knowing the offense can score at will, bring it into the next one and get another W.
8-2 the final here for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. From One Blue Jays Way in Toronto, welcome to Rogers Center. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Boston Red Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, Singy's trying to match the stellar performance by yesterday's starter. Looking forward to seeing what he's got today.
His teammate was lights out, Boog.
And we'll be back. And on the mound in this one, Dylan Cease. He's been one of the best starters in the AL this year, Singy.
Believe it, a Cy Young candidate in the American League, having a great season so far, but he knows he's got more work to do. I've heard his name floating out there as a candidate, but I think he's just going to focus on this one today and try to get a win for his team.
Now batting Jarren Duran. Comes up empty. That's strike two. Cease with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. And now it's even up.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or two of incredible starts. And right now, it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
So stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. Late on that fastball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Slider, low middle.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Slider, low outside.
Base knock, center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Trevor Story comes up to the plate. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, he had that base stolen as soon as he broke for second. Such a huge lead. The pitcher's got to find a way to help out his catcher, especially if he doesn't have a great.
And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And towing the slab for the Boston Red Sox in this one, Garrett Crochet. Always a treat to watch, one of the best starters in the sport, Singing.
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's one down. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. In the air, right field. Abreu settles under this one. That's out number 2. Addison Barger next up for the Blue Jays.
That's a ball.
There's a swing and a drive. And that is foul. Got him. That ends the frame. We move ahead to the top of the second now. And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Carlos Narvaez.
Ball 2.
Four-seam fastball.
Cease was recently named pitcher of the month for some outstanding work on the mound. And a foul ball.
Slider, low outside.
Out towards right center field. Barger drifts towards it. 1 away. Cedar Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. And a big swing and a miss. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
And that is that. We head to the bottom of the second. And now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho. This one chopped up the middle. Story on the run, sends it over to first, but it's not in time. Base hit.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there.
Oh, that got him on the mound. Gets it there in time, though, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. So now with 1 away and a man at second. And now to the plate, here's the Toronto DH, Jesus Sanchez. Line to left. Fair ball. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. The 1-1. On the ground to short, Story. And he beats it. He's safe. First and second, one out. And now it's Juan Yepes. 2 on, 1 out. To short, could be 2. To second, there's 1. And that's 2. Back here at Rogers Center. Well, Singy, it's still early, but he's pacing towards another standout performance on the mound.
Yeah, in complete command right now. Fastball's got late life, and his breaking stuff is just biting.
That's ball 2.
That's too low. Ball 2. Grounds 1 to short. Jimenez throw to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third. Now, Romy Gonzalez.
Slider, low outside.
Liner snagged at first.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
2 down, nobody on. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Slider, middle inside.
Hard ground ball, base knock. And the tying run is on base. Jaron Duran up next for the Red Sox. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Runner takes off. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Throw cut off to second. Not going to get him. He's in there. Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. Oh, great stop. Fires to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning. Boston. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. That K is his third of the game.
For the Blue Jays,
Now at the plate,
left fielder,
Spencer Steer.
Spencer Steer.
Ball to strike. And that one got a piece of him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. So a man at first. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Here's a 1-1. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. And Vladdy Jr. hits one out. His 12th of the season, and they boost their lead. It's 3-0.
He really needed that swing. He hasn't been getting a ton of results at the plate lately, so I'm sure that one felt especially good.
Next to hit, Addison Barger. That's the third, and it goes just foul.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And now it's Dalton Varsho. Here's a 1-1. Swings through the sweeper. Popped up. Meyer settles under it. And there's 2 down. Here's Andres Jimenez. Go Chris through the early stages. He hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much. And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. The Jays get a pair on this homer. Welcome back. And Singy, last time out, he was nearly untouchable. Today, same story.
He's pitching like a man on a mission out there. A hitter's nightmare.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. So stepping in for Boston, Carlos Narvaez. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. And they'll do it again.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Takes it himself. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. 2 down, bases empty. Now it's the second baseman, Ceddanne Rafaela. The 1-2. Out towards right center field. Varsho on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture.
Jesus Sanchez.
So now 1-2. Caught him looking for the K. So up next for Toronto, Ernie Clement.
Second baseman, Ernie Clement.
The 1-1. Ground ball right side. It's off his shoulder, eats him up. 1 down. Here's Juan Yepes. The 1-1. Runner holds up at second. 2 aboard now.
Back-to-back singles, really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Stepping in, Daniel Susac. Bounced up the middle. Looks to second, that's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Up next for the Blue Jays, left fielder.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Spencer Steer digs in now. 2 on, 2 outs. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Carrying well. And it is out of here. His 14th of the year. And they add to their lead. It's 6-0.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that.
New pitcher for the Red Sox, Peyton Tolley.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And the count 1-2. So Vladdy Jr. strikes out. 3-run shot for the Jays this inning. It's now a 6-0 ball game. This is Toronto Blue Jays baseball on the Show Canada. Back here at Rogers Center, let's check out some notable Cy Young candidates so far this year. That one misses, so a leadoff walk. Caleb Durbin up next for the Red Sox, and that's a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success.
Clement, 1 at second, but safe at first. It's a fielder's choice. And stepping in for Boston, Romy Gonzalez. Right through there for a strike.
Sweeper. Low outside.
And that one is lifted in the air. Barger on the move. And there are 2 down. So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Roman Anthony now at the plate. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2. And that is that. Bottom of the inning. And now for the Jays, Addison Barger. Here's a 1-1. And it's into the gap. And a good start to the inning. Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, Dalton Varsho. And a 1-1. Late swing, foul to the left. Swing and a miss, and he got him. 1 gone here. 1 out, man at first. And next for Toronto, Andres Jimenez. The 1-1. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
On the ground to the left. Story slings to first, and there are 2 outs. And next is the designated hitter, Jesus Sanchez. Man on second, 2 down. Fouls one off, 2-2. Got him. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Blue Jays. Welcome back as we look at the highlights from today's game so far.
Sinker.
Ball to strike. On the ground right side. Clement. Whips it to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Knuckle curve.
Wilyer Abreu getting ready to hit. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Has room, and he makes the catch. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Story now. And a swing and a miss there.
Slider. Middle outside.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And that is that. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. This is Toronto Blue Jays baseball on the Show Canada. Well, we go bottom 6, and now for the Jays, Ernie Clement.
Ernie Clement.
The 3-1. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Up next,
here's the third baseman, Juan Yepez.
Juan Yepez.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Diving, makes the grab. What a play.
Oh, this is an all-in effort right here. Going back on it, knows that the outfielder's not going to get there, lays out and makes a tremendous catch. What a great job of picking up his pitcher.
Here's the catcher, Daniel Susak. Oh, look at the stop. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Back now in Toronto. It's getting late. We're seeing another gem on the mound, Singy.
Yeah, he carved him up last outing, and here we go again. Same guy, same dominance, dialed in out there.
On the ground to third. Sends it to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th. And next for the Red Sox, Ceddanne Rafaela.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sync of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
2 down, nobody on. Struck him out swinging. So he picks up his... We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Patrick Sandoval.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
In the air, left side. Durant takes it in for the out. And there's one away. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., the next to hit. Hit in the air, center field. Anthony has a beat on it. 2 down.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
And now the right fielder, Addison Barger.
Addison Barger.
There's a high chopper. Rafaela gets it to first. Misplay doesn't cost him. Inning. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. And it's fouled away.
Sinker. Low inside.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 3. And that wasn't even close. Ball 4. Back to the top of the order now. Here's the center fielder, Roman Anthony. That one finds the zone. It's 2-2. In the dirt.
Four-seam fastball.
Payoff pitch. And ball 4, 2 aboard. Jaron Duran digs in now. Two on, 1 out. Fair ball. 1 run is in. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds at third.
Picks himself up at RBI. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had a
swing and a bouncer. Fires over to Guerrero. Got him. Here's Trevor Story. And that drops in for a strike. Hit softly on the ground to third. Fires over to Guerrero. And Story is out. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. The Jays push across a run on this double. Back here at Rogers Center, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Dalton Varsho getting ready to hit. Sandoval. In his 7th season, he features a changeup, a slider, a sinker, a 4-seamer, and he occasionally uses a curve.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
On the ground, out to short. Story sends it over to first, and that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Andres Jimenez. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. George Springer looking to start something with 1 gone. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still laid on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
2 down, nobody on. Lined into left center, base hit. And that keeps the inning going. Here's the second baseman, Ernie Clement. Here's a 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that.
Now pitching.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jimmy Garcia.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
4-seam fastball. Low outside.
In the air to left center. Takes it in for the out. Ceddanne Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. Lifted in the air right center field. Barger should have this one. And there's 2 away. So it's their last chance in this one. Down the third baseman, Marcelo Meyer. And it is 2-1. They're down to their final strike. Ground ball, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Blue Jays take the first 2 games of this series.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just
From inside Rogers Center in downtown Toronto, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Boston Red Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. Alongside my partner Chris Singleton, I'm John. Getting the nod on the mound, Kevin Gausman. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there.
Well, incredible mound presence, and he's going to attack hitters. Look at that strikeout per 9 ratio over 10 coming into this start. So he's a pitcher that wants the ball. He's aggressive. He knows that he can get the swing and miss, especially when he needs it most. We'll see how effective he is in this one.
Steer takes it in for the out. 2 down.
Four-seam fastball.
Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Slider.
2 down, nobody on. Foul ball still a 1-2 count.
Slider. Middle inside.
On a line out towards center. Into the dive, and he got it. What a play. We go to the bottom of the first. And getting the start for the Red Sox, Connolly early. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough. Spencer Steer getting ready to hit. High fly ball, right field. Abreu gets under it. 1 away. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
First baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate. 2 down, bases empty. Digging in, Addison Barger. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Batting fourth, center fielder.
So up next for Toronto, Dalton Varsho. Lined, and that's a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. And here is Jesus Sanchez. The 2-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a pop-up. Brings it in. That is the inning. Back now in Toronto. So stepping in for Boston, Trevor Story. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Steer under this one. And there's one down. Marcelo Meyer up next for the Red Sox. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Oh, great stop. It's there, and that's a great play. 2 outs, base is empty. Now here's the Red Sox DH, Caleb Durbin. Clement tosses to first. Red Sox go 1-2-3. Back here at Rogers Center, here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Now the third baseman, Juan Yepez. No score here in the second. Got him looking. And there's one away. He'll challenge. Thought that was a ball.
Oh, man. Just locked him up with that slider, even though it caught a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box. And it clearly was not that pitch.
Stepping in, Ernie Clement. That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. And it'll be runners at second and third, only one away.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Now batting Tyler Wade. And the count 1-2. Out towards left center. Dives and makes the catch. Runner tags from third. In there safely. On the board first, it's 1-zip. Here's the left fielder, Spencer Steer. Man on second, 2 down. Late that time, and it's strike 2. Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a breaking ball misses outside. Got him swinging for the strikeout. They limit the damage here. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
High outside.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Four-seam fastball. High outside. Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Got him. One away.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball, pitch after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
This one in the air. Guerrero under it. 2 away now. James Triantos up next for the Red Sox. Swing and a miss.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Got him swinging. 9 straight retired here to start the game. This is Toronto Blue Jays baseball on the Show Canada. As we go to the last of the third, and now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. on the ground. Story slings to first in time. Addison Barger next up for the Blue Jays. Right side, Triantos fires to first in time. 2 down, base is empty, and now the center fielder, Dalton Varsho, swings through that. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Make it 4 strikeouts. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for Boston, Roman Anthony. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on. And he'll just eat it. So that's an infield knock. So stepping in for Boston. Runner on the go.
No.
Pitch misses. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And the tying run is now in scoring position. That one pulled foul. 2-2 down. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. I really think the outer half is open.
Base hit into the outfield. And they're at the corners with nobody out. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off. In the air to left center. He's got it. Here comes the runner from third. In to score is the runner from third. It's 1-1. So the sac fly ties the game. Here's Trevor Story. Ripped to right. 2 down. Go ahead run on base. Marcelo Meyer will hit next. And he hits a ground ball right side. And it goes just foul. 3-2 now.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. A 2-run shot. His 7th home run of the season. And that's how they take the lead. It's 3-1.
The count was full, but he was ready to swing it. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
So 2 down. Next to him, Caleb Durbin. That one in for a strike, 2-2. Now he's challenging the called strike. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep their remaining challenge. And that's ball 4. Tried another slider, but it missed the plate. Romy Gonzalez up next for the Red Sox. Swings through that one out in front that time. Stays alive. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the 3rd out. This homer cuts into Toronto's deficit. It's now a 3-1 ball game. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Back now in Toronto. And now to the plate. Here's the Toronto DH, Jesus Sanchez. The 1-1. Ripped on the ground to second. Throws to first in time. So up next, Alejandro Kirk. In the air, right field. Takes it in for the out. Juan Yepez now at the plate. High fly ball, right field. And the inning is over. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. This one in the air, center field. Varsho moving under this one. And there's one down. James Triantos, the next to hit. Ground ball, left side, and foul ball.
Splitter. Low inside. Slider.
Red Sox leading it by 2. And we're at the top of the 5th.
That's a ball.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Low inside.
Into center. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. And there's 2 down.
Four-seam fastball.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Roman Anthony digs in now.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Nothing doing for Boston as the lead remains 3-1. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Second baseman, Ernie Clement.
Swing and a miss. 2-2. Activity in the bullpen for the Red Sox. Number 56. The rookie right-hander is getting loose. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. That one missed. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. That one misses. So a leadoff walk. So digging in, Tyler Wade. Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Swing and a chopper. Triantos. There's one, but no throw to first as he'll hold on to it. 1 out man at first. And now it's going to be Spencer Steer. The 1-1. Out towards right center field. And there are 2 outs. So up next, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. The 1-1. This to third. Meyer. Over to first.
Got him.
And that's the inning. 1 left. Welcome back. It's been a great game. So let's take another look at the most important moment so far.
Fastball. Low inside.
And that one hit to first. He steps on the bag. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Splitter.
And next for the Red Sox, Wilyer Abreu.
ball.
Next pitch inside. Ball 2.
No,
Just
that's a ball.
missed.
Splitter.
Red Sox
Low
by
middle.
2. And we're at the top half of the 6th. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Sinker. Middle inside.
Up the middle. The flip. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Back now for the bottom of the 6th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Number 56.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Here's a 1-1. On the ground, right side. Throw to first in time.
Up next for the
Here's
Blue
the center
Jays,
fielder, Dalton Varsho. Here's a 1-1. This one in the air, center field. Anthony under it. Takes it in for the out. Jesus Sanchez will hit next. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Makes a nice running catch.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Brendan Little.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And a swing and a miss. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. So now here's the DH, Caleb Durbin. Good job to fight that one off. 3-2. Payoff pitch. And he walked him.
Take your
Well, they
base.
kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that.
Runner on the go. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again. Man at first, one away. Runner goes again. Swing and a ground ball. Whips it to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Connor Wong. Fouled off down the right side. Little. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's. Well, looked at the fastball for strike 3 there to end. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Catcher Alejandro Kirk.
Now a screamer into the outfield. And there's one away. Juan Yepes now at the plate. Ball to strike. The pitch.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
On a line, base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Great recovery in this one. Early in the count, he looked lost, but finished strong with a nice line drive.
And now, Ernie Clement.
Ball 2.
Tying run at the plate. Ripped to first, caught. They put the tag on him, and that's a double play.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Braden Fisher.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
The 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 1-2 now. Ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And a man aboard. Can't glove it cleanly. To second, and he's safe.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the
And now the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. Swings through that one. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Giovanni Moran hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. The 1-2. On the ground, right side. Throw off line, he's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. Back to the top of the order now. Now at the plate, Spencer Steer. That one not close. And it's 2-1. The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Justin Slate, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. The Blue Jays with the tying run at the plate here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Here's the 2-2. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied.
This one feels far from over, Boog. Who knows how this game's going to play out now? Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So up next for Toronto, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. The 2-1. That's out to center field. Anthony should have this one. And there's one down. Now it's the right fielder, Addison Barger.
Right fielder, Addison Barger.
When you get to this part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
This one in the air. Moran settles under it. And there's 2 down. Manager out of the Greg Weisser into the game.
And this marks the 60th time he's come on the pitch so far this year. Clearly a very relied upon arm in this bullpen. Very dominant with that fastball inside. Hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
Swing and a ball popped up. Story under it. And that is that.
Now pitching.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Tyler Rogers.
And something to be aware of, the long ball has been a little bit of a problem for him this year.
The 1-2. Got him swinging for the K. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Marcelo Meyer, the next to hit. Out towards right center field. Clement settles underneath it. And there's 2 down. Caleb Durbin getting ready to hit. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Clement over to first. And that is that. Bottom of the 9th inning, and this one is tied, coming right down to the wire. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Jesus Sanchez. The 1-1. And a base hit up the middle. Leadoff knock puts the winning run on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And here is Alejandro Kirk. He'll do it himself. They'll take it. The winning run now in scoring position. So now with 1 away and a man at second. Juan Yepez next up for the Blue Jays. Swings, and this one's flared down the line, and it's foul.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to happen with 2 strikes.
In there, sets him down on strikes.
I don't know what he's looking for right there. You have to be ready to swing the bat. You can walk it off if you're just a little more aggressive.
The Jays with the winning run standing at second here in the last half of inning number 9. On the ground, right side. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to extras.
Now pitching.
Back now. So stepping in for Boston, Romy Gonzalez. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Runner edges away at second. On the ground to short. Slings to first in time. Now a move being made at second base. Pinch running for Boston, Nate Eaton. Getting a little more speed out there. He represents the go-ahead run. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. And I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment.
That one the other way, and that's a fair ball. Runner around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they've got the lead in extra innings. 2 outs, runner on first. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Roman Anthony. Fires over to Guerrero. Third out. We're back, and on the mound. Now it's the shortstop, Tyler Wade.
Toronto. Shortstop, Tyler Wade.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. Runner on third after the stolen base, even with the drop strike 3.
Well, it's a good job of completing the strikeout at first base, but the one downside is it did allow that runner from second to move up to third, and that's with 1 out. They've got more ways now to get him home, and that makes it another strikeout situation coming up.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Blue Jays have just 1 out left here. And a big spot here for Vladimir Guerrero Jr. The 1-1. Swing and a drive, deep right field. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to...
Struck him out looking. And this one is over with the tying run stranded just 90. From inside Rogers Center in downtown Toronto, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Boston Red Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Schaum. All right, we'll be back to get this one started. And the starter for Toronto, Trey Savage. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Yeah, this guy's been real stingy, man. Not allowing guys to play the game, just keeping them at home plate. I mean, just ridiculous. Sub-1 whip. I mean, he's dominating hitters. And a guy like this on the mound, one of the elite starters in the game right now.
One up, one down. So up next, Roman Anthony. Chris, he's definitely going to finish the year with a new career high in homers. We just don't know how many he's going to hit quite yet. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Around first, heading for two. And he'll reach second with one away.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. As a hitter, there's not a whole lot better of a feeling than a double into the gap. Right off the bat, you know you put a great swing on the baseball.
On the ground, Clement slings to first in time. Meyer with a homer in his last game. And now here is Marcelo Meyer on the run, sends it over to first. Nicely done for the out. Back now in Toronto. And getting the start for the Red Sox, Brian Bayo. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Yeah, his batting average against is actually better when he's in a jam. So we'll see if he continues to dance his way out of danger.
Strike 3, went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. The 1-1. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Back to the mound. He's got it. Slings to first in time. 2 outs, base is empty. And next for Toronto, Addison Barger. On the ground, right side. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Back here at Rogers Center, so stepping in for Boston, Ceddanne Rafaela. And a big swing and a miss. Savage recently earned Rookie of the Month honors. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
That's the third. Yepes fires in time. Carlos Narvaez getting ready to hit. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Now it's the rookie first baseman, Max Ferguson. Right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Bottom of the inning. Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, Andres Jimenez. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And that's an infield single despite a great effort at shortstop. Now the left fielder, Jesus Sanchez. Payoff pitch. Runner on the go. So a walk puts runners at first and second. First and second, no outs. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. Ripped to first, caught. 2 aboard with 1 out. Here's the second baseman, Ernie Clement. Here's a 1-1. Story flips it. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Back now in Toronto,
Slider.
taking a look
Low
at some
outside.
notable Rookie of the Year candidates this season. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul.
Slider. Low outside.
The 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Four-seam fastball.
1-2 now.
Inside.
Back up the middle and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Roman Anthony up next for the Red Sox. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Splitter. Low outside.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that is a big first out.
Man, that slider bearing in on your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter and just can.
1 at second. Relay to Guerrero in time, inning-ending double play. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That's out number 2. Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Miles Straw will hit next. 2 down, nobody on. Back to the mound. It hit him. Still able to get it there in time. And it back here at Rogers Center. It's that time of the season. Let's check out some notable trade candidates. And a foul ball.
Four-seam fastball.
The 1-2.
Inside.
Up the middle. Throw to first in time. And now, Ceddanne Rafaela. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Low outside.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Springer towards the line, looking up, makes a one-handed catch.
Four-seam fastball.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. On the ground right side, Guerrero takes it to the bag, and he has thrown 4 shutout. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Cracks his bat and pops him up. Ferguson takes it in for the out, and there's 1 down. So up next for Toronto, Addison Barger, and a 1-1. Laser could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And he's into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run. That extends his hitting streak to an even dozen, Singy. Do opposing pitchers start to take notice when a guy's on a roll like this?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. It's not like it changes the scouting report on a guy or anything like that too much, but you're aware of who's swinging the hottest bat, and that's definitely him right now.
That one is absolutely belted. Out of here. He'll touch them all. Home run number 10 of the year. The Blue Jays on the board first. It's 2-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident.
Now here is Jesus Sanchez. Slinging it to first in time. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. 2 down, nobody on. Hit on the ground to short. Nice grab to first. In the dirt. Great pick. Got him. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for Boston, Carlos Narvaez. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Swings and misses one away here in the fifth. Next to hit, Max Ferguson.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Next is the designated hitter, Caleb Durbin. On a line, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's got a chance. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. In to score from first, and now they trail by one.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen.
Brings it in, and that's the third out. The Jays push across a run on this double, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. It's an AL East matchup here. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Up the middle, Story. Throw to first in time. Here's Juan Yepez. Slow roller to first. Ferguson steps on the bag. Home half of the fifth inning moving along. 2 quick outs. 2 down, bases empty. And now the right fielder, George Springer. Got him swinging. Back now in Toronto. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. Trevor Story, the next to hit. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Slider, low outside.
Swing and a ground ball. It's through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Marcelo Meyer digs in now. Swings through that one. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Line drive to short and caught. 1 out, man at first. Now it's the second baseman. Story on the move. And that one fouled off. Here's a 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. To the right side. To second. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing, Dan. Back here at Rogers Center. And now for the Jays, Miles Straw. Splits the plate. That is strike 2.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now.
First baseman Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
And that's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Addison Barger next up for the Blue Jays. And a payoff pitch. Base hit into right center. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and they lead by 2. Runner stops at third, and they're at the corners with nobody out. So the Red Sox bring on a new pitcher, number 56.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's Andres Jimenez. He had a big swing back in the fourth, a 2-run homer, and that helped them get the lead.
And what a swing it was, Boog. Poetry in motion, and those are the type that you hardly feel when you connect with the baseball. Just so smooth, a great feeling off the bat.
The 1-2. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do.
He's there. He's got it. And that should get the job done as he tags from third. He'll score on the sac fly, and they take a 3-run lead. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. That's a hit. And now two aboard.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did.
Makes the catch. Inning over. Back now in Toronto. So stepping in for Boston, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. And that's downstairs. Ball 3.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk. Carlos Narvaez up next for the Red Sox. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
So digging in, Max Ferguson. There's a swing and a miss.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Caleb Durbin getting ready to hit. This one in the air, right field. Makes the grab on the run. And that'll do it. And the Red Sox lead 1. And this is still... Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Third baseman, Juan Yepes.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
You can see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Had a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Here's George Springer.
George Springer.
The 2-1. Ground ball up the middle, and that one finds its way through. And that's a 1-out single. Back to the top of the order. Now here is Miles Straw, and Springer's in there safely. In the air out to center. And it falls. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. And a big spot here for Vladimir Guerrero Jr. So Vladdy Jr. strikes out.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch, tailing away from the hitter.
Pitching change here, Giovanni Moran.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
2 on, 2 outs. In the dirt, blocked. One and 2 now. Stays alive. The 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So it's
Now pitching.
welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Brendan Little.
And he's been fantastic this year. Really stingy in terms of allowing base runners. He's just got great stuff that's tough to square up.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Sinker. Low middle.
And a swing and a miss. First out in the top of the 8th.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
Sinker. Low inside.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get
Over to first. Red Sox go 1-2. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Ball to strike. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. And a swing and a miss. And there's one away. Jesus Sanchez next up for the Blue Jays. And a swing and a miss there.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Alejandro Kirk will hit next. In the air, left field. Connor Falefa turns to the right on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. All set to start the 9th in this one. So here's Boston's cleanup hitter, Marcelo Meyer. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Here's the second baseman, Cedar Rafaela. Swings and misses. Only 1 out left for the Red Sox. 2 down, bases empty. Here is Isaiah. Swing and a ball popped up. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double. Here's the catcher, Carlos Narvaez. 2-1 now. They're down to their final strike.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too.
That one hit to right. Springer on the move. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Blue Jays take the finale here. They win the series 3-1.
But when you have a 4-game series at home, your expectation is to win at least 3 games, maybe win all 4. If you split a series and you play 500 at home, you're not really happy about that. But they did an excellent job of pushing it over today, getting that 3rd win, winning this series, and feeling really good about how they're playing baseball right now.
From One Blue Jays Way in Toronto, welcome to Rogers Center. The show has an AL East matchup. It's the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. along with my partner, Chris Singleton. And starting this one, Shane Bieber. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound. Just about ready to roll. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate.
Circle change. Low outside. Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Knuckle curve. Low inside.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Went back to the changeup, and it was successful. Here's Judge now. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hit.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Out of here. He made him pay for that one, and the Yankees have the lead. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. It's really impressive how he's able to take an outside fastball, get around it, and hit it with authority to the pull side. Most guys are popping up weakly to the opposite field.
And that is that. Toronto picks up 1 on this homer. It's now 1-0. Back here at Rogers Center, and starting for the Yankees, the right-hander, Cam Schlittler. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Got him. That's out number 2.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
And the tying run is on base. Kazuma Okamoto next up for the Blue Jays. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Foul ball.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
And now 2-2. In the air to left center. And that is that. Back now in Toronto. And stepping in for New York, Cody Bellinger. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Swing and a miss. That K is his 3rd of the game. So up next for New York, Ben Rice. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
Circle change. Low outside.
In the air left field. 2 down. Anthony Volpe will hit next.
Low inside. Four-seam fastball.
2 down, nobody on. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Slider. Low outside. Knuckle curve.
Here's a 1-2.
Outside.
Swing and a line drive and a base hit out into left center field. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Spencer Jones stepping in now for the Yankees.
Knuckle curve. Low inside.
Base knock right field. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Cutter. Low outside.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And that is that. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho. And that one hammered. Fair ball. Throws to second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
All over that one right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
In the air, right field. Judge under it. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Here's Andres Jimenez. Out towards right center field. Judge on his way over. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. The run scores from third. It's 1-1. So the sac fly ties the game. And now it's Juan Yepez. A dive. He's got it. From his knees, the throw. And that's a great play for the out. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. Foul ball there.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does. And you're tied up.
Here comes Aaron Judge. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
Oh, great stop. Onto the pitcher, and they get the out. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Next offering in there for a strike. 1-2.
Circle change. Low outside. Four-seam fastball.
2 down, nobody on. Ripped, and he can't glove it. It's by him.
Knuckle curve.
Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Barger settles underneath it, and that is that. Back here at Rogers Center, and now for the Jays, Tyler Wade. That one lifted to left. Bellinger turns to the right on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one away. Here's the left fielder, Spencer Steer. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
With that kind of velocity and elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Guerrero Jr.
Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour. Chisholm tosses to first, and Guerrero is set. Back now in Toronto. Start of the fourth. Cody Bellinger stepping in now for the Yankees. Chop to the right side. Slings to first in time. Now here is Ben Rice.
Four-seam
All
fastball.
tied up, top half of inning number 4. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Low inside.
That one blasted deep to right. Way back there, it's got a chance. On the warning track, and hauls it in. So up next for New York, Anthony Volpe. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Bottom 4, and now for the Jays, Addison Barger. This one in the air center field. Jones settles under this one, and there's one down. Kazuma Okamoto next up for the Blue Jays. And a 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Makes the grab, and there's 2 out. And now it's Dalton Varsho.
For the Blue Jays, center fielder, Dalton
2 down,
Varsho.
nobody on. And that one ripped to left. That is the inning. Back here at Rogers Center, it's that time of the season. Let's check out some notable trade candidates.
Knuckle curve. Low inside.
In the air to left center, and that will fall. And a good start to the inning. J.C. Escarra now at the plate. And that is ball 4, and the Yankees are in business.
Four-seam
Here's
fastball.
Ryan McMahon now. Not close with that one. 3-1. And that'll load the bases. Critical at bat coming up, and in steps Aaron Judge. Ground ball could be 2 to Jimenez, and a run scores on the double play. Now Jazz Chisholm Jr. steps up for a big at bat.
Four-seam fastball.
The 1-2.
Inside.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. They limit the damage here. Back now in Toronto. Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. And that is cut on and missed. It's 2-2.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
This one in the air right field, and a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over.
Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. 1 at second. A sensational double play. So up next for Toronto, Juan Yepez.
Juan Yepez.
Ball to strike. On the ground. And it's through for a hit. And that keeps the inning going. Now batting Tyler Wade. That one the other way, and it stays fair. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Spencer Steer next up for the Blue Jays. Blue Jays down a run. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Ball to strike. The pitch. Swings through that one.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
This one high in the air to left center. Steer gets under it. And there's one down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Swings through it for the K. Picks up strikeout number 7. 2 outs, base is empty. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Carrying well. Makes the catch up against the wall. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Up next for the Blue
So up next for
Jays,
Toronto, Addison Barger. Up the middle, Chisholm. Over to first. Quick recovery from the misplay pays off for the out. Now Kazuma Okamoto. 2 down, nobody on. Bears down looking. Blue Jays go down. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. That one misses, so a leadoff walk. Here's the center fielder, Spencer Jones. This one in the air. One down. And now the catcher comes up to him. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw. Save.
4-seam fastball. Low inside.
Swing and a pop-up. Guerrero settles under it. 2 away now. Back to the top of the order. And next for New York, Ryan McMahon. Varsho under this one. And that'll do it. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. A.J. Puff.
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And that is out of play. Chases in the dirt. Slider there. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Movement in the Yankees pen. Andrew Kittredge. The hard-throwing righty is up and loosening. Bednar getting loose as well. On the ground right side. Throw to first in time. Andres Jimenez digs in now. 2 down, nobody on. Out to short, Volpe. And the inning is over. Down in.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Tommy Nance.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Back here at Rogers Center. Let's check out some notable MVP candidates so far this season. The 2-1. Just
That's
missed.
inside.
Slurve. Middle center.
And that one misses outside. It's ball 4. So man aboard, Giancarlo Stanton. The next to hit. Swing and a miss. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. No, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Good job to fight that one off.
Slurve.
2 on, 2 outs. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
To third. Fires over to Guerrero. That ends the inning as they squander it. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. David Bednar.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Swings and misses. Going to count 1 and 2.
This is a good situation if you want to try to steal a base. 9-hitter, and you're about to
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He swung over top of the curveball. 1 out, man at first. Now the left fielder, Spencer Steer. That's ripped into the outfield. Makes the grab on the run. And there's 2 away. Here comes the manager. So they turn to their closer, Matt Strong.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Tapped on the ground softly to short. Tosses to first, and that is that. Well, 1-run game. Now it's the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. There comes the skip. Now here's Tyler Rogers out of the pen.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. So up next, Spencer Jones. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Up next,
J.C. Escara getting ready to hit. On the ground to first. And it finds its way through for a hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. Ryan McMahon stepping in now for the Yankees. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Goes to second for 1. What a double play that was. Back now in Toronto. We head to the bottom of the 9th. Addison Barger now at the plate.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
1-run game, bottom 9. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Brings it in. 1 away. And now the Toronto cleanup hitter, Kazuma Okamoto. Payoff pitch. Struck him out looking. Blue Jays have just 1 out left here. Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. 2 down, nobody on. They're down to their final strike.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
And that's ripped for a base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Save!
No, he's in there. Safe.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there. Down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
So the tying run at second. In the air to left center. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees take game 1 of this series. From one Blue Jays way in Toronto, welcome to Rogers Center. The show has an AL East matchup. It's the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. With my partner Chris Singleton, I'm John. And the starter for Toronto, Jose Barrios. He's near the top in strikeouts, and opponents still haven't figured him out.
Yeah, his swing and miss is nasty, baffling would-be hitters on a weekly basis.
It's not just his power, it's his command of the strike zone that jumps out to me, Singy.
Yeah, he's must-see TV. Sign me up for that subscription. Every game is a pitching clinic.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Makes the catch. Chance to double the runner off first. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Barrios, more than 100 career wins on the mound, and he was awarded a Gold Glove in 2023. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it, or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs.
Tipped into the mid, strike three. Back now in Toronto. And going to the mound in this one for the Yankees, Clark Schmidt. And this will be a tough test for him. Pitching on the road has not been that kind to his numbers.
Well, I think he's just got to trick himself mentally and put himself in a comfort level like he does at home. I know it's not the same being on the road as away from home in terms of being able to have a routine and be consistent with it. But this game is so much mental, and he's going to have to find it.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And that's an infield single despite a great effort at shortstop. One gone, runner at first. Addison Barger next up for the Blue Jays. Swing and a ball popped up. Caballero under it. That's out number two. And now for the Jays, Kazuma Okamoto. Swings through that one for strike two. Hey, by the way, Chris.
Yes, John.
Happy birthday.
Oh, thank you.
Out towards right center field. And that's the inning. Back here at Rogers Center, we move ahead to the top of the second now. Cody Bellinger stepping in now for the Yankees. That one misses, so a leadoff walk. So up next for New York, Jose Caballero. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Line drive and foul ball. In the air, right field. Barger drifts towards it. He makes the grab. One out man at first. Ryan McMahon digs in now. Swings through that one. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. That K is his third of the game. Spencer Jones stepping in now. Bellinger goes. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Out at second. Back now in Toronto. And now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. And a foul ball. The 1-2. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. 2 up, 2 down. Here's Andres Jimenez. 2 down, nobody on. And there's a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Wow. So important to get into the fielding position after you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
And the 3-1. Right through there for a strike.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
And it's going to stay a strike. Still one challenge left for them. 3-2. So a walk puts runners at first and second. First and second, 2 outs. Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a bouncer, but it kicks foul. The 1-2 gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
This one in the air, right field, and it's foul.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
On the ground to short, Caballero whips it to first on the run. Play made, that ends the inning. So they strand a pair. We played 2 full, no score.
Leading off for the Yankees, right fielder Spencer Jones.
And that one fouled off.
Circle change. Low middle.
In the air, left field. Steer under it. And there's one down. J.C. Escara stepping in now for the Yankees. And it finds its way through for a hit. So the 1-out hit turns the lineup over. Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. Jazz Chisholm Jr. the next to hit.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. He's got it. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. They'll cruise through the early stages. Bottom of the inning. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Spencer Steer. In the air to left center, Dominguez on his way over. He's got it. 1 down. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Still tied at 0, last of the 3rd. Out towards right center field. Dominguez has a beat on it. Out number 2. And next for Toronto, Addison Barger. 2 down, nobody on. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Carrying well, but won't make it there after the bad jump. And into second easily with a 2-out double. So here's the cleanup hitter, Kazuma Okamoto. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And it's 1-0. And now it's Dalton Varsho. Hard hit left side. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. Back here at Rogers Center as we go to the top of the 4th. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. The 2-1. Swing and a grounder foul first base side.
Slurve. Middle inside.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Circle change. Low outside.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Here comes Belly to take his cuts. Breaking ball in there for a strike. This one in the air center field. Varsho on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. So digging in, Jose Caballero. On the ground, right side. Clement over to first. And he has thrown 4. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Ball to strike. The pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Caballero fires to first in time.
Up next for the
Now it's the
Blue
shortstop,
Jays,
Andres Jimenez. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's the DH, Jesus Sanchez.
Jesus Sanchez.
Swings through that. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the inning is over. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. And ball 4 there. Tying run is on base.
Up next for the Yankees,
Spencer Jones stepping in now for the Yankees. And 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Sinker. Low outside. Circle change. Low outside.
Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Reaching for it. Makes the catch.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
1 out man at first. J.C. Escara will hit next.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Oh, great stop. There's 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Yankees nothing. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Out to short. Caballero. Throw to first is in time. Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Spencer Steer getting ready to hit. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. 2 outs, base is empty. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now.
Guerrero Jr.
Ground ball left side. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Stepping in, Jason Dominguez. Way inside. And fouled off.
Sinker. Low outside.
Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And the tying run is now in scoring position. That one is absolutely belted down the line, and it's foul. Another 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to third. Save. And the tying run is now only 90 feet away.
When a guy's got that kind of lead at second base, somebody's got to call timeout. Pitcher's got to step off. The catcher's got to ask the ump for time or something. You can't let him get out that far when you don't have a good thrower behind the plate.
Here's a high chopper. Fires over to Guerrero. Got him for out number 2, but the run scores. And we are tied. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Austin Wells. And that's the 3rd out. So they back now for the bottom of the 6th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound, Andrew Kittredge.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Up next for the Blue Jays, 3rd baseman.
Go ahead, run on base. Kazuma Okamoto next up for the Blue Jays. Bounce to the left side. And that chance handled. Fires to second for one. A sensational double play. Base is empty after the double play. Dalton Varsho now at the plate. 2 down, nobody on. That one lined into left field, and that's a base hit. And they have their first base runner since the 3rd inning. Alejandro Kirk, the next to hit. Swing and a ground ball. Caballero throws to first, and that's the inning. One left. Back now in Toronto. We go to the top of the 7th. Cody Bellinger stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a miss. Picks up strikeout number 7. Now it's going to be Jose Caballero.
Sinker.
The 1-2. Ground ball right side. And foul ball.
Slurve. Low outside.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
That one gets down for a hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Sinker.
Now it's the right fielder, Spencer Jones. And it stays fair. And that moves the go-ahead run to scoring position with 2 gone.
Sinker.
J.C. Escarra digs in now.
Circle change.
It's a 1-2.
Low outside.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. They miss a big chance. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. The 2-1. Up the middle. Caballero fires in time. Next is the designated hitter, Jesus Sanchez. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And a go-ahead run is on base. Ernie Clement getting ready to hit. Out to short. 1 at second, and they'll just get the 1.
Up next,
Here comes the
for
skipper.
For the
Righty
Yankees,
reliever out of the
number
pen,
75,
Camilo Doval.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Gets him easily, ends the inning. Blue Jays.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the Blue
back,
Jays.
and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Brendan Little.
Well, the ERA tells you pretty much all you need to know. Under 1. He's been fantastic coming out of the pen.
A little bit
Nope,
low.
that's a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Overhand curve. Low outside.
Fights it off. You'll see another.
Overhand curve.
Here's the 2-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Next to hit, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And that misses. And a count 2-1. Late swing, foul to the left. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 8th. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And there's 2 away. Here's Stanton now. Check swing, and he went 1 and 2. On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. Got him swinging. On to the bottom of the 8th, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., one of the league leaders in double singing. He's basically turned the gap into his personal express lane.
Yeah, Boog, and the outfielders keep paying the toll. Hit it where they ain't. Seems simple enough.
Pitchers are starting to shift the outfield into the parking lot. It's all about angles against this guy.
And it doesn't seem to matter. He'll still find grass and end up standing on second smiling.
This one in the air center field. And there's one down. Addison Barger now at the plate.
Right fielder, Addison Barger.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they had the lead. And they grabbed the lead in the 8th. It's 2-1.
Nothing better than hitting a home run and put your team out in front. He's enjoying a fun trip around the bases.
One down. Here's the third baseman, Kazuma Okamoto. The 2-1. Swing and a bouncer out to short. Caballero throws to first in time. Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. 2 down, nobody on. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. A solo shot. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. It's 3-1.
A little more breathing room is always a good thing in baseball. And
new pitcher for the Yankees, Fernando Cruz. He's into the game with the bases empty. Now here is Alejandro Kirk. The 1-1. And there's a foul ball. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Throws to first in time. Misplay doesn't cost him. Inning over. Back here at Rogers Center, we go to the 9th. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. And he walked him. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Here's Cody Bellinger.
way to lay off that pitch down.
The Yankees looking to rally. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Stays alive.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Sets him down looking. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. One out man at first. And here is Jose Caballero. Into center. Varsho after it. Makes the grab, and there's two out. So it's their last chance in this one. Ryan McMahon will hit next. They're down to their final strike. That one to first. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game. And your final 3-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long. From inside Rogers Center in downtown Toronto, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. John Shelby with you alongside Chris Singleton. All right. And on the hill today, Dylan Cease. I mean, come on, Siggy. Look at this list. Top 5 in the league in wins. He's pitching like someone promised him ice cream after every win.
Yeah, it's called flavor sequencing. You got to set up the fudge to freeze them with the cherry. Oh, yeah, that's a lot of wins, Bird. He's dealing this season.
Yeah, a lot of buzz around the league about his dominance. Freezing opponents, hold the sprinkles.
Wait, you're not a sprinkles guy? And here I thought I knew everything about you, partner.
2 down, bases empty. Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Very good pitch, backed up a little bit, expecting it to go middle away, and it just sort of stayed on the end.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. And ready to go for the last half of the inning. The lefty on the mound for the Yankees, Max Fried. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just, having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Here's a 1-2. Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Great recovery in this one. Early in the count, he looked lost, but finished strong with a nice line drive.
And now, Addison Barger. Oh. Step off, throw to first. And Springer's in there safely. The 2-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Went back to the cutter, and it was worthwhile. Now here is Kazuma Okamoto. The 3-1. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Okamoto wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. And it's going to stay a strike. So they'll lose their first challenge. Right through there. Got him. That ends the inning. Top of the second. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. Oh, great stop. Throw to first. On the money. Nice play. Austin Wells digs in now.
Austin Wells.
Ground ball left side. And it goes just foul.
Low inside.
Got him. 2 away. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
High inside.
Out towards right center field. Varsho on the move to the gap. And that'll do it. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho. On the line, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
That's a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out. Here's Juan Yepez. Lined into right. He's got it. Runner tags and will move up to third. Miles Straw, the next to hit. 2 on, 1 out. Struck him out looking. Huge strikeout there.
Oh, that was such a great opportunity to grab the lead. You had the infield back. All you've got to do is just put the ball in play on the ground, and you drive across a run. It's a frustrating outcome for the hitter. Now, I'll still have it.
Play made, that ends the inning. Back at the ballpark, and in this series, it has been lights out on the mound as we take a check of the numbers. Can't make contact with the sweeper. On the ground to third. Oh, he gloves it from his knees. The throw.
A quick move to his left, fully extended there in front of the shortstop to make the grab. Up with it, then a strong, accurate throw across the diamond to complete this highlight play.
And that wasn't even close. Ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game. Here's the third baseman, J.C. Escarra. Just off the outside edge. And the count is 3-1.
High inside.
So a walk puts runners at first and second. Back to the top of the Yankee order, Jason Dominguez. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. Two aboard, 2 outs. Aaron Judge getting ready to hit. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one back there. And that drops foul.
Sweeper.
Stays alive.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
2-2 now. Got him swinging for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. 1-1 now. There's a swing and a drive. Carrying well. Leaps at the wall, but can't haul it in. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Fantastic effort to track down that ball. Even though he didn't make the catch, teammates love to see that kind of hustle out of him.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's George Springer. Popped up. Caballero under it. Takes it in for the out. So now with 1 away and a man at second, Addison Barger next up for the Blue Jays. Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores, and they have the lead. To second, but way too late, safe there. That makes it a 15-game hitting streak. And there's some buzz about it now, Singy.
It's nothing crazy, but it does say a lot about how well he's seeing pitches and really making solid contact, barreling up the baseball at times. And
can't get to it, and this should score the run. The relay to the plate. Tag. Too late. He scores. And they lead by 2. 1 out. Runner at second. Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. The 1-1 is fouled off. Now, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Up next,
Here's Andres Jimenez.
Shortstop, Andres Jimenez.
Man at second. Tap back up the middle. Chisholm tosses to first. That ends the inning. And they limit. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
Chisholm Jr.
Next offering is fouled back.
4-seam fastball. High outside.
Swings through it for the K. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. And here is Giancarlo Stanton. The Yankees still looking for their first hit in this one.
Slider. Low outside.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Knuckle curve. Low outside.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
Struck him out swinging. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. Barger under it, and that's the 3rd out. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture. That's a laser base hit, and the leadoff man aboard.
Right there, he does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
And next for Toronto, Miles Straw. Foul ball there.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
1-2 here. Hit on the ground to short. Caballero. They take the force out. Just got him on that one. 1 out man at first. Daniel Susak will hit next. Step off throw to first.
Oh, he got it.
Straw dives back in safely. And a 2-1 on the way. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets into scoring position. Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in place somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Man on second, 2 down. And there's a foul ball. Battling here as he fouls it away. Got him swinging. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. We're headed to the 5th. Blue Jays 2 and the Yankees nothing. Back here at Rogers Center, let's check out some notable Cy Young candidates so far this year. Swings through that one for strike 2. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Barger turns to the right on the move. Takes it in for the out. So digging in, Jose Caballero. And a swing and a miss there.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. Spencer Jones stepping in now for the Yankees. Swings through that one out in front that time. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now to the plate. Here's the Toronto DH, George Springer. The 1-2. And they'll do it again. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Addison Barger digs in now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. In the air to left center. Jones takes it in for the out. 2 up, 2 down. And now Kazuma Okamoto.
Third baseman, Kazuma
2 down, nobody on.
Okamoto.
This one in the air center field. Dominguez moving under it. That is the inning. Back here in a close one, and a look now at some of the biggest plays from the game. The 2-1. Hard hit left side. Slinging it to first in time. So the lineup flips over. Jason Dominguez, the next to hit. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Strikeout number 8. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. His righty-lefty splits there. That clips the corner.
4-seam fastball. High inside.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So he's bottom of the 6th. And now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho. Swings through that. The Yankees with some action in their pen. Camilo Doval, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Cruz also throwing. Got him. 1 gone here.
It's almost like he's telling the guys in the bullpen, stand down, I got this.
Now it's the shortstop, Andres Jimenez. Swing and a ball popped up. Escara moving under this one. And there are 2 outs. And now it's Juan Yepes. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That one gets down for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Manager out of the new pitcher on here, Fernando Cruz.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Up the middle, flips it, and very nicely done for the out. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. And a swing and a miss.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
And a 1-2 again. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. The Jays leading by 2 here in the top half of inning number 7. That one ripped but foul.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seemed to help. Never helped me. No, this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series. and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
That one finds the zone. That is strike 2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. 7 no-hit innings in the books. You're watching Blue Jays baseball on the show. Bottom of the 7th. Here's the Toronto catcher, Daniel Susac. The 1-1.
Well, these Jays, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've launched 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Outside low. Full count now. Caught him looking for the K.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
The 1-1 is fouled off. That one missed. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, bases empty. Next is the designated hitter, George Springer. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. And he's back now in Toronto. And this lineup is still hitless as we begin the 8th. Check swing called strike. That's strike 2.
You know, he's been so great today. Really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
So up next, Jose Caballero. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Back there. Up against the wall and brings it in.
Man, he's getting really close to this thing right now. Only 4 outs left, but it's going to be tough to get.
Rip, but it curls foul. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And he adds another strike. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Ryan Weathers.
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year.
1 away.
Up next for the Blue Jays, third baseman,
Kazuma Okamoto. Next up for the Blue Jays. And he gets tied up right there.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
In the air, left field. And that's a fair ball. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Next to hit, Dalton Varsho. A 1-1. On the ground, 2 ball. The underhand flip. There's 1. Double play.
You're out of there.
What a twin killing, Dan. Back here at Rogers Center, everyone's attention on the no-hit bid now. 3 swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Caught just shy of the wall. Just 2 more outs to go in this bid for a no-hitter.
And physically, there's probably some fatigue, but mentally, which might be what's most important, he seems as strong now as he's been all game.
I'm sure the adrenaline is fully ramped up at this point as well. And he boots it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
8 1/3 no-hit innings and just 2 outs from glory. Finally gives up that first.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Dylan Cease out of the game. Really solid performance out of him as he leaves with a slim lead. We'll take a break. New arm when we get back. This one popped up. Yepes under it. And there's 2 away. So it's their last chance in this one. Jazz Chisholm Jr. getting on the ground. Loves it on the dive. Not in time. He's safe.
1 out away from this game being over, but an infield single keeps him alive.
Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there and gone. Giancarlo Stanton goes deep. And they jump in front in the 9th. It's 3-2. These fans are dealing with some heartbreak right now. So 2 down. Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. Here comes the skipper. Out of the bullpen for the Jays, Braden Fisher. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. 1-2 now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 1-2.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get.
Got it. 3rd out. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Matt Strong.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and you see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
One-run game, bottom 9. Fights it off, you'll see another. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. Juan Yepes next up for the Blue Jays.
Juan Yepes.
Looking to get the tying run on base. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied.
This one feels far from over, Boog. Who knows how this game's going to play out now? Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, shook to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
1 out, base is empty, and a run in here in the last half of inning number 9. Now it's going to be Miles Straw. On the ground to Jazz. Throws to first in time. And next for Toronto, Daniel Susac. Here's a 1-1. Center field. And that is that. But this clutch home run gets us even again. We're tied now.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays.
Go ahead run on base. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. Man at second. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Base hit. Here comes Wells around third. He'll score easily. 4-3. They take the lead. And stepping in for the Yankees. Runner takes off. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. So digging in, Spencer Jones.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Going. Gone. A 3-run homer. And they boost their lead. It's 7-3.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that. And probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Gets off a throw. Save. It was never going to be easy after the misplay. Back to the top of the order. And stepping in for New York, Jason Dominguez. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here is Aaron Judge. Judge comes up empty there. Gets a piece and stays alive. 4 runs already in the frame here in extra innings. On the ground to first to Jimenez. What a double play that was. Inning over. Back here in extra. Back to the top of the order now. Ernie Clement now at the plate. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a 1-2. Tapped on the ground softly to short. Caballero on the run, sends it over to first, and they get the out. So now with 1 away and a man at second. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, George Springer. Out to short. Caballero slings to first in time. So they're down to their final out. Addison Barger next up for the Blue Jays. Smoked on the ground to second. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Yankees win the rubber match of this 3-game series.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.